Hey there you guys, NexGenStriker here. What's going on? After a long time of me not being able to record and upload on YouTube, I have changed scenery for today, and I don't know how many other times I'll be doing that. But yes, I am outside, so the lighting's natural, and you'll hear birds and cars fly by and all that. So, sorry if that's distracting, but I have to do what I gotta do. And it's sort of hot out here, but I don't think it'll affect me. So, you know, I shouldn't have a heat stroke in the middle of recording. That would be bad. Anyway, so, today I'm going to start what I like to call Batman Week, where I'm going to talk about the films from 1989 to 2012, because those are the only films that matter. I'm looking at you, Adam West. And yeah, I'm just going to give my brief thoughts on that. I'm going to kind of review it, but not really. I'm just going to give my thoughts overall. I'm not really going to go in depth or anything. I'm just going to talk about characters and the overall plot. That's pretty much it. Just talk about the direction the directors took with it. And I'm going to divide it up into the sagas of the director. So today I'm going to talk about Tim Burton. I'm also going to try to record a lot of other things today, so if you see the same setting with the same clothes, that's why. It's all recorded the same day, just uploaded at different times. Yeah, I'm trying to, you know, get it all done at once so I can move on with the other things that I'm going to do that are going to be really awesome, including the reviews. I've got some awesome ideas for reviews, so catch that soon. So, today we got to start off by talking about Tim Burton. So, what did Tim Burton do for Batman? Well, actually a lot, and people don't give him a lot of credit for this, but, yeah, sorry about that. So like I was saying, a lot of people don't give Tim Burton credit for a lot of the things that he did for the, you know, the franchise. So basically what he did was he brought the mainstream out and showed them that Batman is not this happy, campy Adam West guy, and showed them that he's actually dark and brooding, which is really good because that inspired the animated series, which is, you know, probably one of the greatest Batman cartoons ever created, which then inspired the Arkham games, which are the best Batman games ever created. So he did a lot, and that also, those inspired other things, and you know, the list goes on and on. So Tim Burton, you deserve a lot of praise that you don't get. Now, of course, the comics were dark before he was, which inspired him, but you have to understand that the mainstream don't necessarily read comics, so, you know, someone had to bring it out to the Hollywood mainstream cliche audience, I guess you could call them. So for that, he did a lot. So let's get into this. I'm going to try to make the reviews short and to the point, so that way I can upload a lot of them, you know. So yeah, let's start off with Batman 1989. So I love this film. Let me just go ahead and put that out there. I love the movie. It really did a lot of great things for Batman. The Batmobile was awesome. Gotham City looked great. It had this really dark, comic booky sort of thing going for it that the other movies don't really have. And it looks awesome. I mean, you don't want to be in this Gotham City, and it just looks, it really looks artistic, I guess you could say. And the bugs are bothering me, sorry about that. But he also got the costumes down great. They all look like they did in the comics. The bat suit's probably the best looking one. The Nolan one's probably the best one overall, because it's the most, like, you know, he can actually move his neck. He doesn't have to, like, when he wants to look around, he doesn't have to move his whole body and be like, you know. But, you know, because the Batman in the comics, I believe it's a cloth outfit. It might be armor, but it's very flexible. Unlike the ones in the movies, it's very stiff and rubber, so that's why. That's why Nolan was like, hey, let's make a backbone, and, you know, make him have a spine and all these other things to make him be able to move, or maybe I'm just making that up. I know he made the neck piece to where he could move, but whatever. So, getting back on track, with Batman 1989, let's start off with Michael Keaton as Batman. He did a pretty good job. As Batman, he was great. He's the only one that can pull off a smile, and unfortunately, the other directors of the 90s movies didn't see it that way. Tragedy. Yeah, but he brought a very serious sort of tone to Batman that I really liked. And as Bruce Wayne, he was good too, but he had some weird moments. Like, you know, he would break things, and he would say that he wasn't Batman, or Bruce Wayne, sorry. Of course he wouldn't say he was Batman. He wouldn't say he was Bruce Wayne later and be like, yep, Bruce Wayne. It just didn't make any sense. You know, like, why did he do that? Yeah, other than that, he was pretty good. The flies keep attacking me, it's annoying. I don't know if you see that, but anyway, getting back on track. So, let's see who else we have to talk about. The love interest. The love interest was pretty good. She wasn't like a dumb damsel in distress, you know. She was just there. So overall, she was alright. Joker stole the show, obviously. Jack Nicholson did great as Joker. He was the most entertaining part of the movie, definitely. As soon as he walked on, it's like the movie got 10 times better whenever he got on the screen. And what's great about his Joker is that you can look at his and Heath Ledger's and love them both because they're so different. And I'm hoping that the next movies, you know, do the same thing, make him different, so that you can love all of them, which is just great, great. So yeah, other than that, those are the main characters. Alfred was alright. I mean, he's not as good as he is in the Nolan films, but he's alright, you know. Nothing to really complain about, but he's not really strong in the movie either. Although he wasn't supposed to be, he was just the butler. The two characters that were done poorly, though, would be Commissioner Gordon and Harvey Dent. I don't really like either one of those in the films because they're just there. They're characters with names. That's all they really are. They don't do anything. Yeah. So that's all I had to say. And then there's this continuity issue of Harvey being black here, but then in Batman Forever him being white. So what happened? You know, did he have a Michael Jackson change or what? Yeah, but anyway, so the overall plot, it's basically a good versus evil thing, you know. Batman's got tons of gear. He's got the Batjet, he's got the Batmobile, which both look awesome. He's got all these cool gadgets. Yeah, overall it's just good versus evil. The one thing I don't really like about the film, though, is that it's more like a revenge thing halfway through, because Batman figures, oh, Joker killed my parents. And then it's revenge. He's trying to kill Joker all the way. And it doesn't, I mean, I'm all for adaptations, but that's just kind of an awkward adaptation, you know, for Batman to be killing people. I mean, he kills people throughout all the 90s films, all the older ones, but he like literally is taking guns to Joker in this movie, and it's just a little weird. It's a little off for me, but I still like it. I think it's still really great. Although it does create this weird scene where he's trying to shoot the Joker, and all the bullets miss even though he's locked on. What happened? Is he trying to scare him? I mean, I'm pretty sure that he's trying to hit him. And then Joker pulls out that massive pistol. That was cool. I really like that. Or was it a Magnum? I don't know, but whatever. And the score was really great in Batman, and I think that's really all we need to talk about. It was overall just a really great film. Holds up. A lot of people criticize the Prince songs, but I like them. I think it really suits the Joker, because it just suits him. I don't know. So Batman Returns. Tim Burton returns. Returns. He returns to direct this film. This is the last film he directs. And this one he goes all out crazy. And that's not a good thing, because this film is very weird and dark, and it's dark in the way that it's just not good. It's not good for Batman, because Penguin is biting people's noses off, or at least he's trying to, and he's being really sexually perverted, and Catwoman's very over-the-top slutty, and it just doesn't work. When I watched this movie, I just thought it was weird. I didn't think it was bad, but it was okay. There's not really much to say about this film. It's just Bruce Wayne, he was normal. Catwoman was weird. Penguin was perverted and very strange. And Max Schreck was Christopher Walken. That's all I had to say. That's all I really need to say about that movie. It's just weird. It's really weird. I don't like that one. That's probably one of my least favorite Batman films, because it's just weird and it's not very fun to watch for me. So yeah, after Batman Returns and parents don't like it, the directors at Hollywood pretty much say, okay, we're going to make it more campy and happy unless we get Batman Forever and Batman Robin, which I will be talking about next.